Let's talk to Luigi. Well, I headed to Circuit Break Island and I got me a marvelous compass piece. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Talk about thrills, chills, and spills. It was pretty nuts, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Circuit Break Island. Alright, let's see. Just as the boat arrived at Circuit Break Island, we heard the incredible racket. We soon found that they hold kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island as king for that day. Just as we got to the racetrack, they were holding up the award ceremony. I couldn't believe my eyes. Right there on the trophy they gave to the winner. It was another piece of the marvelous compass. I almost passed it away. I said right then and there that the only thing I could do was enter the next race. I mean, I've driven kart races before, so I thought I'd be okay. Boy, was I wrong. The karts were supercharged machines that could send you airborne with their exhaust. These vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was anything goes, bro. Of course, I wanted to get right out of there. Pronto. These drivers were crazed. But I worked up my courage and signed up anyway. And my race day finally came. I got one of the best cars, the big green 01. I took my position at the start line. The lights went green. I stomped on the accelerator, and something bad happened. I was in reverse. The big green 01 went rocketing backwards with me yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me hard enough to cut me off mid-screen. In one fell swoop, I dropped into last place and wrecked my racing machine. But it wasn't all bad news. All the other cars crashed because of my maneuver. Once I got in gear and took off, I was the only car left. I won by a country mile, bro. I took the piece off my trophy and added it to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed me towards Jazzafraz town in the east. Then I heard that voice. Princess Eclair's voice echoed in my ears again. Oh, my princess, what random words would form of poetry if spoken by your voice? I will almost definitely save you. Just wait for me, Princess Eclair. Oh, sorry about that, bro. So after that, I got back on my boat and came back to Roadport, and that's been up with me. So it's you. Hey, I'm Torque, and don't for a second think this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I lent him my rig was cause he got down on his knees and begged. And what happens? He's in it for 1 second before he completely totals it. Idiot. I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he repays me the 5,000 coin repair cost. Well. So, hello. This guy also sells items, but they're really rare. Yours. Actually, we never checked out the attack effects, blue. Let's hear it. Whoops. That's gonna get annoying fast. Also, we have 3 star points, or 3 shine sprites. We can totally go upgrade Ms. Mouse as well. Let's go do that. So this might be a 2-part interlude because I went and took on that side quest for Ms. Mouse, and also we've still got a ways to go before we get to Chapter 5. Shazibi! Shazobi! Alright, so she now has Tease. Tease enemies with some slime moves, making them dizzy. So if you couldn't tell, Ms. Mouse is kind of like Lady Bo with her love slap. But really, that's about it. Also, I love the way she runs. Anyway, I believe Frankly told us to go check out the harbor. At least I remember him saying that. Also, I guess I was too late. There's a dude over there who you can pay 100 coins to, and later on he'll give you 300 coins back. It's a really good deal. Huh. Well, I don't know whose ship that is, but they don't seem to be here. We could just steal it, but we're Mario. Let's go try to find the owner of that ship. You've seen it. What's it? I don't know of a hidden treasure, but I know of something important that's on Keelhaul Key that we need to get. We just want one piece of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! Also, the only reason I'm not reading his dialogue is because my throat hurts and I don't want to have to do his voice. At least not right now. I'll do his voice later. When I actually think of it. Plus, we're really late. Plus, I'm really going overtime. Just a tad. So, yeah. Alright, so let's head off. We don't have a navigator? What kind of boat is this? Admiral Bobbery. You know, I never noticed, but there's a friggin' shop toad there. Oh, so that dude with the bandana over there looks kind of familiar. I wonder if we've met him somewhere before. Alright, so now we gotta go find Admiral Bobbery. Where could he be, though? You know, there's one house in Rogueport we've never really been to. It's this house right here. I keep saying house. Well, we tried. I didn't press the button fast enough, apparently. Anyway, right on up here. With our newfound paper roll ability, I keep pressing the B button. We can head down here. Hi. What do you blokes want? You seek Admiral Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere. Now, away with you! Well, he looks like a captain, and he's a bomb. Are you sure he's not a... Are you sure you're not Admiral Bobbery? I didn't mean to talk to you. I have a question. But we were just there. You said he didn't know an Admiral Bobbery. Was he lying to us? Well, only one way to find out. Hello? Admiral Bobbery? Haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Now, if you please. Drop the axe, Super Stash. We already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery. What poppycock. Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator and you want me to do the job, So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set upon the sea nevermore. But that's just not cool. You want to see me beg or something? Is that it? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Keelhaul Key. Awfully sorry, dear boy, but when I say no, what I mean is no. Well, crap. What's the next move, Chief? The salty dude is going nowhere fast. I can't figure this guy out. What's his beef with the ocean anyway? You know what we ought to do? Go find someone who knows what that dude's deal is. Well, the coffee shop owners seem to understand. Let's go see if he knows anything about Bobbery. He seemed to know him at least. You say Bobbery won't go to sea, huh? Well, I can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Oh, is that so? I see now. You want to mount an expedition to Keelhaul Key. Rogue seas out there, and most sailors would meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. Yeah, 'cause you're a fucking asshole. Just watch, you guys. He's a fucking asshole. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell you if you want. If you really want me to. Please do, I can take it. In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woes goes something like this. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was always away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eyes never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus? A passing cold? No one knew, but it soon turned serious. Bobbery at sea on a long, lonely voyage knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since. Gee, what a downer. I guess it's a pretty good reason for hating the ocean. You all know this tale now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to the sea? Well, we have no choice. We need him. Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. You got an old letter. The letter Scarlet wrote Bobbery on her deathbed. On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Bobbery a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you that she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him so he may hear my voice. It was her last request. But then I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain he mourned of his wife. God damn it. Trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife. I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. You're a fucking asshole. I should kick you right in your bean-shaped face. Please, take this letter, and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery. Listen, Podley, thanks a ton. We'll deliver this thing. You feel better, okay? Let's roll, Gonzalez. I don't like him. I really don't like him. Why would you wait, like, years and years and not give him the fucking letter? Hey, Bobbery, what's up? What? Oh, by Blatherton's beard, not you again. No matter how many times you enter me and treat me, my stance is firm. Now away with you. Here you go. Pardon? A letter, you say? For me? What? Scarlet! This is Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love. My love, if you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us. I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you were one with me. Do not lose both of your life's loves. Time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you were one with me. 1,000 pardons, but may I have a moment alone, if you please? Possibly the most depressing part of this entire friggin' game. I really hate it. Yes, love, I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlet. I love you still. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe. Bound for Keelhaul Key.
Oh, yeah.
Humph. If you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off. Admiral Bobbery, yes! And now now he'll just follow along behind us for a little bit. The ship's in the harbor, I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there. And then he leaves. But I very much enjoy the fact that Bobbery has a little, has the ship's wheel on his back for the cog. It's really interesting, and I really like it a lot. Anyway, before we ship off to Keelhaul Key, seems like everyone's ready to go. So, we're gonna end it off here. Thank you all so very much for watching. My name is LaserNexus. Next time on Let's Play Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, we're gonna start Chapter 5. I almost said 4, but I couldn't remember. It's Chapter 5. So until next time, everybody, this is either gonna be really long or 2 parts. We'll see. See you guys next time.